I generated over 1,000 product images with AI, and the thing most people don't realize is that there's a much simpler way to create high-quality images that boost conversions and instantly make your product feel premium. After testing dozens of tools and running thousands of generations, I found a method that consistently gives you clean, on-brand results. So in this video, you'll learn exactly how to generate product images that not only look real, but also build trust, increase clicks, and make people choose you over your competitors every single time. Now here's the thing, most people never get to that point. And it's not because AI can't do it, it's because the way they use it kills their sales. When you're running with bad images, you blend in with every other competitor out there. You look like another scammy seller and not a real brand. People click away or scroll by. They don't trust you, and they choose the one seller who looks premium and credible. And that's exactly why I want to show you the biggest mistakes people make with AI product images, because the second you avoid these, your results instantly change. Mistake number 1, using bad generators. A lot of people run their products through tools that are not built for image creation, like ChatGPT, and what they get back looks shiny but fake. The textures look off, the labels bend, the lighting feels unnatural, and even if you can't spot it right away, your customer can. They subconsciously file it as low quality. And if your product looks low quality, your brand feels low quality. Mistake number 2, overcomplicated prompts. Most people think they need to write essays to get good outputs. They stuff every detail they can think of into the prompt, hoping the AI will magically figure it out. But that just confuses the model and gives you messy results. The truth is, the best images come from simple, clear prompts. Mistake number 3, using images that look AI. This one destroys trust instantly. Maybe the image looks cool to you, but to your customer, it screams fake. Overly smooth AI-looking textures, impossible shadows, labels that almost say your brand but not quite, it's all a dead giveaway. And once they feel like you're faking it, they'll never click buy. Now, to avoid all of this and already be ahead of 90% of your competitors, you don't need to master complicated prompts or waste time testing random tools. You can solve it all with one simple platform, and it's called OpenArt. It's built specifically for creators like you, designed to make generating clean, realistic, brand-safe images as efficient as possible. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to use it step by step. Let's get into it. If you want to follow along, I'll drop a link to OpenArt down in the description so you can walk through this with me. When you log into OpenArt, you'll land on the homepage. For this example, I grabbed a basic candle photo that I found online. We'll use this as our test case. The first thing you need to do is switch the model in the top left corner. This step is critical because the right model decides how accurate and realistic your results will be. For this, choose Flux Development. As soon as you switch, you'll see some new settings pop up. The one we really care about is Omni Reference. This allows the AI to treat your uploaded photo as the main focus, meaning it won't just guess what your product should look like, it will lock onto it and keep it consistent across every variation. So let's upload our candle image. As you can see, this original photo isn't great. It looks like someone just pasted a PNG on a random background. This is exactly the kind of thing that kills trust and makes your product look cheap, which is why replacing it with clean AI generated shots can be such a game changer. Now that it's uploaded, the next step is the prompt. And like I said earlier, the key is to keep it simple. Here's the exact prompt I'll use. Take the attached candle image and place it into a masculine, stylish setting. Keep the lighting soft and natural, not dark or moody. Add subtle elements that suggest sandalwood, like wood textures or hints of incense smoke. The photo should look professional, minimalistic, and cool. The candle must remain the main focus. That's it. That's as detailed as you need to get. Now, a very important thing, don't turn on auto enhance. This feature is great if you're going for something artistic or abstract because it adds a creative twist. But for product photos where accuracy and brand trust matter, you don't want the AI inventing details you never asked for. Leave it off so you get a clean, realistic output. And finally, before generating, choose the number of images. Since this is your first run, I'd recommend setting it to 4. That way, you'll have multiple variations to pick from. Once you're set, hit create and let's see what we get. Now that the images are done generating, let's take a look. Right away, the difference is huge. The candle looks professional, styled, and believable. If I saw this online, I think it was shot in a studio. The sandalwood elements in the background, the darker tones, the textured cloth, all of that creates a masculine, moody vibe that actually sells the product. It feels premium instead of pasted together. One thing I really like is how the text on the candle stayed intact. Most AI tools completely ruin labels, bending or smudging the text until it's unreadable. But here, it's crystal clear, exactly as it was in the original image. And this matters because if a customer can't read your label, they can't trust your brand. Now let me show you one of the most powerful parts of OpenArt, the built-in editing. When you click an image you like, you'll see an edit icon in the top right. Click it and you're taken into a full editing interface. The first feature I'll show you is in Paint. This lets you select a part of the image and tell the AI what to add or change. For example, since this candle also has a vanilla scent, I could highlight this area in front and type add a vanilla bean pod. Within seconds, you've got multiple variations with that new element included. This is huge for sellers because you can easily customize photos for different product lines or scents without needing a full new shoot. Next is the remove feature. Pretty straightforward. You can delete objects you don't want. Say there's a weird shape in the background that doesn't add to the image. You can choose quick erase for simple cleanup or magic erase if it's something bigger in the foreground. Magic erase lets the AI fill in the background naturally so the photo still looks seamless. Highlight it, hit remove, and it's replaced. And finally, there's the face option. We don't have any faces in this example, but if you're working with lifestyle shots, this is powerful. You can adjust facial expressions to match the mood of your ad. For example, a more relaxed smile for a spa product, or a confident look for a fitness brand. These editing tools are what make OpenArt so different. You're not just generating random AI images, you're creating brand consistent assets you can refine and control without Photoshop or expensive retouching. But here's the thing, to really sell a product, you don't just want a single front shot image. You want a full set of assets, lifestyle shots, ingredient breakdowns, testimonial style visuals, and experience-based images. The more angles you show, the more trust you build, and the better your conversions. The good news is, you can create all of that inside OpenArt too. On the left-hand menu, go into the chat to edit feature. This works just like a normal AI chat, but for editing images. In the top left corner, you can pick your model. For this example, I'm using Flux Context Max because it's designed for clean, professional outputs. Now, I will upload my latest candle image. All I need to do is write a simple prompt. Here's mine. Keep the entire background exactly the same as the original photo, including the plant, table, and lighting. Do not modify, blur, or restyle the background in any way. Keep the candle exactly the same in style and label design, only move it slightly to the right. On the left side, overlay a clean ingredients list layout with minimalist icons, a wood log for sandalwood, and a vanilla pod for vanilla. Place the ingredient names next to the icons in a modern sans serif font. At the top left, overlay the text 100% natural ingredients in a stylish minimalist font. Make sure all new elements blend naturally into the existing background without altering it. That's it, nothing complicated. I hit enter and the result is amazing. The candle still looks premium, but now it's paired with a clean ingredient panel on the left. It instantly communicates quality and transparency, which is exactly what buyers look for when deciding between brands. This is the kind of detail that makes your product stand out. Instead of looking like another generic listing, you look like a polished, trustworthy brand. Now let's create one more example, this time a testimonial style image. As you can see, I've reset everything in the chat to edit feature, and I've already selected the original candle photo as my base image. Here's the prompt I'll use: extreme close-up of a candle jar held upright in one hand. The candle fills nearly the entire frame, occupying 90% of the image area. The label is the main subject, shown very large and sharp. The label has two clear lines of text. The top line reads exactly sandalwood in bold modern sans serif font, and the bottom line reads exactly 30-hour burn in smaller text. Both words must be spelled correctly and fully legible. Only a small part of a strong arm in a red and black lumberjack flannel is visible at the edge of the frame. The background is plain and minimal. I hit enter and the output looks exactly as imagined, a strong lifestyle style testimonial shot. The candle feels authentic in someone's hand and the text is sharp and professional. Now, one quick tip here: if AI struggles with text, just leave the text out in your prompt and add it yourself afterward in whatever style matches your brand. That way, you keep total control. And this is why testimonial style images are so powerful. They instantly add social proof to your product. Instead of your audience just taking your word for it, they see the product in someone's hand paired with a real sounding quote. That little detail can be the difference between someone scrolling past or actually clicking buy. But here's the thing: to really maximize conversions, you can't stop at static images. What sells even harder is video. And this is where OpenArt really shines, because it doesn't just generate still photos, it lets you create full motion product videos too. In OpenArt's homepage, click on video and leave it on image to video. This lets us take a still image and turn it into a dynamic moving asset. First, choose your model. For realism, I recommend VO3, but you can also experiment with models like Seedance, Kling 2.1, and Runway. Each has slightly different strengths, so it's worth testing a few. For this demo, let's start with Seedance, which is one of the best for natural looking movement. I'll upload the candle image we created earlier. Then I'll set the quality mode to Pro, so the output is crisp, and leave the resolution to 1080p. And in the prompt, I'll keep it simple. The candle is burning slowly while the camera flows around it. The candle flickers realistically. The lighting stays consistent, and even the label text remains clear as the camera rotates. This isn't just a stock style animation, it's a professional looking video asset you can drop straight into your store or ads. And videos like this instantly makes your brand feel more premium and trustworthy, which boosts conversions. Now let's step it up with a more advanced model, VO3. This is Google's flagship for video generation, and it allows for more complex scenarios. For example, I leave the same candle image. I'll turn the audio off, since background audio usually isn't necessary for these kinds of clips, and leave the video mode to fast so we get a shorter, quicker preview. And then prompt, a bearded man picks up a candle and raises it toward his face, enjoying the smell. The camera framing only shows the top half of the candle, with the bottom and label kept out of view. His beard and expression are the focus. He smells the candle with a content look. Once it's done, you'll see how VO3 adds a much more dynamic, lifestyle feel to the product video, something you can't get from photos alone. Now, the VO3 video is finished generating, and it looks amazing. The man picks up the candle naturally, his movements are smooth, and he looks like a completely real person. The only minor tweak is that he's exhaling the smoke, but that's easily fixed by adjusting the prompt or trying a different model. And that's exactly why this type of video is so valuable. It gives your product that real, authentic feel buyers can trust. And for the last one, I'm switching back to sedance. I'm keeping the same candle image, and the prompt is really simple. The candle almost stops burning, letting off a small trail of smoke while the camera slowly pulls back. Then I just hit generate, and here's what it came out with. The effect is super realistic. The flame goes out smoothly, the smoke rises, and the whole shot feels cinematic. Nothing about this feels AI. It looks like a clip you'd expect from an actual product shoot. Either way, videos like this immediately set your brand apart. Most sellers are still stuck with flat product shots, while you'll have dynamic, professional video assets that not only catch attention, but also build trust and authority. This is the kind of detail that makes buyers choose you over your competitors. So now you actually know how to take a simple product photo and turn it into a complete set of premium assets. Everything from clean studio shots to lifestyle images to testimonial graphics and even realistic product videos. And with OpenArt, you can do it all in one place. You've got access to high quality models, advanced editing tools, and video generation without needing Photoshop, expensive photo shoots, or outside freelancers. So if you want to start creating professional product images that look like they were shot in a studio and instantly make your brand stand out from the competition, go sign up for OpenArt through my link in the description and start creating today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.